What up, y'all? It's your boy Plant Man P.
And Plant Lady P.
And today we're going to be showing you guys how we water our plants. And we're also going to be doing a Q&A we asked on Instagram. We got a few questions, so we're going to answer them at the end of the video or the middle. Who knows? You gotta stay tuned. You gotta watch the whole video in order to find out when we answer. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna take you guys on a little tour of how we water our plants using this guy. I highly recommend it. It's pretty clutch. So we'll go ahead and just basically give you the basic instructions on how we use it and how we water our plants. And enough talking, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so first up is our Monstera Deliciosa Baby D, which is not a baby anymore. But so this is how you do it. You just basically stick this into the soil. I would say about like an inch, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how much you want to get. And be careful not to mess up the roots. Like, don't do it so aggressively. You gotta be gentle with it. So you stick it in, and as you can see, this guy is, or this girl rather, she's pretty moist. Oh God. So yeah, she's she's rather moist. This is weird. So we normally like water it around this time, but we're gonna let her dry out. This is awkward, but we're gonna let her dry out a little bit more. We normally water around 3 to 4 right here. And obviously there's a dry, there's a moist, and there's a wet. Yeah. So wet, of course, is when you know, like, you just watered the plant. Moist is how you want to keep some plants. And around 3 to 4 is when we always water our plants. But like I said, with Baby D, we're gonna dry her out a little bit.
Well, especially because it's been colder too. So exactly. I feel like
you should give your plants a little break. You want to water your plants less during the cold season, so that's why we're just gonna wait until she's probably around 2 to 3. But also remember to get a napkin or something like that. Or we usually keep one with us just to wipe off the tips, so that way you get an accurate reading. So I'll do that right now. You wanna follow me?
No, should I?
Yeah. Alright, so we have this.
It's like a mini apartment tour.
So we have this. Watch out for the chair.
I know.
And then, like I said, we're keeping the Monstera dry a little bit.
Comment down below if you think we should make a moss poll for this.
Yeah, for real. If you guys think
she's
we
going
should make
crazy.
a moss poll, let us know in the comments. So yeah, we'll go ahead and check our plants right now. The Wilson. What do you guys think? Yes? No? We think yes. So we're gonna go ahead and water the Wilson. This is the ZZ that was in our last video. We removed the dead leaf, and we're just gonna test it out, see what happens. And we're also gonna, when we have time, we're just gonna take it out of the soil and see. But let's go ahead and see what the moisture meter reads. It reads that we should water it. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. This is our Philodendron Ring of Fire. And as you guys can see, we don't need to water that because it's showing wet to moist. So we're good. We're just gonna let it ride out.
So basically anything that's like after the moist, we don't normally water it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then also you guys should double check, like maybe one area has more water than the other. So check multiple spots. And obviously it's giving you a good reading that you do not need to water it. So we won't. So now we're gonna test out our heartleaf philodendron.
Nope. She's good too.
Let me do another part. Yeah, she's alright. So
No, I think she's good still.
She's good. So we won't water her.
We recently moved her to this spot.
Yeah, we're trying to give her a little bit more light, so because we want her to trail and bloom. So let's see. Obviously we don't check the cactus. Let's check our Enjoy pothos. Jeez, we don't gotta water anybody.
Wow, because normally we always have to water her or him. What's the name? I forgot.
Panda.
Panda. Okay, him.
Unisex.
No, I think it's him. We normally have to water him like every single time we check our plants, but I guess today it's not. The weather has been playing a really big role in this.
Now let's check Meatball. All right, we got a water Meatball.
I feel like these pothos, they always need water every time we check them.
Yeah.
But we just got lucky with this one.
Yeah, so we got to water Meatballs. You see he's at 1 to 2. So we'll go ahead and remove him from his little home. We have, this is like our little pothos jungle.
Oh my gosh, he's stuck.
Look at this. This thing is crazy. We literally got it.
Come over here.
We literally got it maybe when it was like, maybe that.
If you've been following on Instagram, you would know when we got him.
That thing is crazy.
Right now we're gonna check the other plants and yeah.
All right, now
The juicy Q&A.
Q&A time.
I'm doing a little project here, so don't mind me.
You peeled that off?
It came Oops.
All right. So, question number 1 from the East Window. Fiddly Fig has black spots on low foliage. Neem oil isn't hurting the new leaves. Help. Suggestions. I don't know.
What? Can you read that again?
Fiddly Fig has black spots on low foliage. Neem oil is hurting the new leaves. Help. Suggestions. Stop using neem oil. And
They probably already stopped neem oil though, because if they are seeing that it's damaging it, they probably stopped it.
yeah, so 1, if you aren't, if you're still using neem oil, I would suggest not to. And if you do have an east-facing window, it should be fine. But fiddly figs do like high light, so try to maybe put it in the sunny area or more sunny area. Next question is from Nunya Plantness. What made you start Plantman P? Which plant started it all for you? What made us start Plantman P was just us wanting to document our plant journey, and that's pretty much it. Just us documenting our plant journey. We wanted a way to just showcase, not even showcase, but just like show what our plants are growing or how they're growing and all that stuff. And then after a while, it got bigger than what we'd imagined. So we started putting more and more effort into it. Now you're seeing us making YouTube videos and all this stuff, and it's just grown to a point where we never knew it could get. So now we're taking full advantage and just going full force into all of it. And which plant started it off for you?
Cactus.
Yeah, cactus. When I was younger, my dad had cactus. Like he had like seeing old pictures, like old family pictures, I'd realize like now I see him, I'm like, oh snap, like this is a so-and-so. So he had a Madagascar palm.
It might be loud, sorry.
A Euphorbia ingens. And I'm actually looking for a nicely sized Euphorbia ingens. So I'm still on the hunt for that. That's pretty much the only plant like I truly want right now at this moment. But cactus is Cactus is what started it for Plantman P. We're also, let us know in the comments down below if when you ask questions, do you guys get a lot of spam? Because the majority of these freaking questions are spam. Like
they're like literally happy faces all over like.
Like this one is the cat emoji with 3 happy faces. Like, and I've never seen this person's admin before. So that's pretty good. A real question, this is from Ear Garden. When y'all coming to ATL?
You know what? We're actually trying to go again because yes, we have been to Georgia. Some of our family lives there, and we're in Duluth.
Yeah.
Over like the summertime. We actually really liked it, but we're planning on coming there soon, right?
Yeah, definitely like next year. Next year is only a couple weeks away, so yes. Sometime next year, we're definitely planning on going back to Georgia, especially Atlanta. But yes, Ear Garden, we're definitely hitting you up when we go to Georgia.
Plant meetup.
Plant meetup. Ev I don't know. I'll just spell it out. I'm sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing stuff. This one is, what's your favorite plant?
Oh, I like, it's a tie between, I like rubber trees a lot. That's why we have like
a million
of them. And I like fiddle leaf figs. Even though apparently like they're so hard to take care of or whatever.
I think the opposite. Like
you don't even take care of the one here. What are you talking about?
Alright, well, I think the opposite. Like fiddle leaf figs seem very easy to take care of, but I'd imagine that people do have issues. Like, you know, some people struggle with, you know, XYZ plant and other people don't.
Yeah, like for example, the first question was asking about
fiddle
the
leaf
neem oil
fig,
thing,
yeah.
right? So I don't know. We haven't had issues yet.
Yeah, knock on wood, we haven't had any type of issues with our fig, aside from growth. Like the thing has not been growing, but it's not dying. So hey, all right. So let's go to the next smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. My answer to that is smiley face emoji. I, Steven Pena, said, "What are some of your wish list plants?" Funny you mentioned that.
Sorry, I'm making so much noise. This is the only tape we have.
Alright.
Yeah, but they're turning out really cute though. Alright, anyways, go ahead.
Alright, so funny you mentioned that. I have a list here. Let me see. Yeah.
No,
Alright, so the majority of the plants we've gotten, but the ones we don't have that I want are Philodendron, Florida Beauty, Florida Ghost.
Florida,
out to
everything Florida.
Shout out to Florida. Variegated money tree, of course, Euphorbia indis, a good sized white ghost, a larger prism cactus, Cereus Forbesii monstrose, a larger Cereus Peruvian, maybe a Monstera Peru, and a Philodendron Mayo. I think that's how you say it. Mayyoi. Yeah, those are my wish list plants. I doubt we're gonna get a Florida Beauty, Florida Ghost because those things are expensive. But for the most part, every other one is pretty much obtainable. So yeah, those are mine. Plant Lady P, do you have any?
Oh, they're the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much like we both have the same taste in plants, give or take. I do love cactus way more than her.
Yeah, I love like plants that have big, huge leaves. I feel like I really like big leaves.
All right, so
wait a minute. I don't think you answered your favorite plant.
My favorite plant.
Yeah. No, I
Oh, she
answered
did. My favorite plant's obviously cactus. Or like an Alocasia Regal Shield or any philodendrons. Philodendrons are super fire to me. So it'd be philodendrons, or in order it'd be cactus, philodendrons, Alocasia Regal Shield. How did you get into plants? Like I said, my dad was into cactus. I never really like adopted it, but I did always have like a keen to cactus. But especially once we got our own spot, she was always into plants as well. But once we both got our own spot, it was just like, all right, how are we gonna not necessarily set ourselves apart, but just like how are we gonna decorate? And one of the things we both agreed on was plants. So we started off with one rubber tree. No, we started off with a bamboo plant, which is right there. Yeah, so one bamboo plant. I got that for Valentine's Day, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
We just recently found a picture of when he first gave it to me,
Yes.
and that thing was so small. Now its leaves are like sprouting so high. I
Yeah.
mean, it's taking a minute, but still, like
Yeah, it's a
grown
bamboo
lot.
plant. It's not really the fastest growing, but yeah. So that I got that from like Edible Arrangements or something.
No, it was like Teleflora or something.
Yeah, Teleflora, because I got a discount on my job.
You
But
did?
yeah. But yeah, so that started it, and then our like first real plant, I guess you could say, was a rubber tree.
I just feel like all of our like furniture and like our apartment is very like grayscale-ish.
Yeah.
So we had like no color, and I feel like the green really like complements the gray a lot.
This next question is for or from. I don't know how to say it. I'll put the link or I'll put the
Let's
ad name
see.
here.
I don't know you.
All right,
I
so
don't know.
we'll put the at name somewhere. But have you? Oh, this is funny. Have you ever thirsted over a plant, got it, then felt like, nah, this ain't for me?
Yes.
Which one? Oh,
Do I really have to answer this?
all Calatheas. Like we were so hyped on like what the rattlesnake, bruh. Oh my god.
He was actually.
If you saw like the look at our past videos and watch like Finally Got It or what was it?
I don't know, but it was at Rainbow.
Yeah, I forgot what the video was called.
But when we find it, we'll probably link it or something.
Yeah, we'll put it in one of these corners. But I was so excited. Like I never was so excited. Well, obviously other than the cactus, but I was never so excited for a plant in my life. And Elton had like what 4 of them or something like that, and I was just like freaking out because it looked like Cell from Dragon Ball Z, and I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and we was just like so excited on getting it, or at least I was, and we finally got it. It went from being this huge collected rattlesnake to like a little baby. Well, not a little baby. It still has a lot of life left, but
I brought it back to life.
yeah, she brought it back to life a lot. I kind of like gave up on it. That was definitely one of the plants that we thirsted over and we're just like, nah, never again.
Yeah, we just thought it was cool how it like goes up at
Yeah.
night and like goes up in the daytime. But then we realized it's
Not
not
your
our plant.
All right, so next question. This is from the Life of Pipes. She said, do it.
Like Nike?
Like
Like Nike? Look at my shirt, guys.
Filming the so what I asked was, all right, so I said filming the Q&A video tonight, ask some dope questions, do it. I guess you were saying to do the Q&A, but yeah, so we're doing it right now, okay?
But you didn't even ask a question.
Yeah, no. Tropical Chicago asked, when did you start, when did it all start, and were you guys into plants when you met, or did one influence the other? Kind of already answered that, but it started when we first got on our apartment together, and we were both into plants. We didn't necessarily influence one another. We influenced each other, I guess. Like it was a joint collaborative effort to get into plants. Now we're on Plant Lady P's Instagram.
I'm not as popping as him, so I didn't get enough questions.
Oh gosh. All right, so the Life of Pipes again. She said, so cool. But then, who inspires you the most? Plant Lady P. Go. It's your turn.
Oh.
Yeah, she also inspires me, but that's
Wow, I'm hurt.
All right, go ahead and answer.
Probably my grandparents, because they're the type of people who have like a garden in their front yard and like grow fruits in their backyard. And my grandpa would always give us like lemons from their lemon tree in the backyard. We have like pictures of him doing it. Hopefully we'll film him in action when we see them. But definitely my grandparents, because when I was growing up, they would have me help them water the plants in the front. For sure them.
And for me, I would say my sister, Lisa. She just like inspired me to be strong, this is getting emotional.
I thought they were talking about inspire me with plants.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm
answering the plant part. You can answer the serious question.
Yeah, so that's her for the plants, and I guess me is my sister. I don't know, I'm not gonna get too mushy-gushy, but yeah, my sister is the one that inspires me. But for plants, I would say Hilton Carter, knowing that like he is of color, as am I. Just like knowing that it's possible, I guess. Like just knowing that plants are cool, and like he taught me that like when we were watching like the Fiddle Leaf Fig. When we first got our Fiddle Leaf Fig, we started watching The Plant Doctor, which is of course him, and that pretty much set it off. I'm like, damn, like this shit is really cool, and like it could actually be a cool thing, you know? So that pretty much gave me the confidence to go out and actually start YouTube and actually start really diving into plants, as well as Crazy Plant Guy. I started watching his videos heavy.
Ooh, Crazy Plant Guy, shout out to the Filipinos.
Yeah, shout out to the Filipinos. He hasn't been on YouTube as of late, but he's always on Instagram. But like that really, I was just like, oh my gosh, like another guy like talking about plants, like so passionate, like that was the dopest thing. So I hope I can inspire someone, the next person, and the next person can inspire someone else. And I just feel like the highest level of human ability is to inspire. So I just want to inspire the next person to do this plant journey as well. Monster Milo said, how many hours have you both spent to learn about different species of plants? Countless. Like when we first get a new plant, we would, Google, or for the most part, like we're more, I guess, advanced. But especially when we first started, we were spending like hours on YouTube, you know, writing down, like I had a bunch of stuff in my notes, like I would write stuff down and be like, you know, all right, let me use this care tip, or let me, you know, see which one works best for us. And not all care tips obviously work for people or for the same people, so that's why I would watch like plenty of videos or read plenty of articles on Google and just like figure out which of the 12 articles or videos I watch, which ones work best for us.
I don't think there's like really a time limit. Like I feel like when we're interested in learning something, we'll look it up real quick and like maybe bookmark it or something. Or like
and like go back to it.
I don't think there's a specific amount of time. I think it's like infinite because like we're still learning. So it's like technically, if you want to count
our whole life,
hours.
We're just still learning. We're still learning about plants, so our hours are infinite. We're still learning day by day. But that was a good question. Ramona with Flowers said, would you consider owning cannabis plants? And I plead the fifth to that. I will not confirm nor deny, nor will I answer that. So
I'm gonna answer it.
Someone else said, hi, how was your day? Plant Lady P, how's your day?
Who said that?
Travel Weekly. These are all just like spam accounts, but these are for Plant Lady P's
Hi,
Instagram.
So I am doing fine.
Boom. Savannah Mia or Maya? Savannah Maya?
I think it's Mia.
Savannah Mia. Favorite plant food?
Okay.
Water. Are you like asking like fertilizer or like vegan like stuff? Like, I don't know, but we don't really fertilize our plants even though we should. But our favorite plant food is water. Front Porch Fairy says, top 3 coolest plants you've ever seen. That's a good question, Plant Lady P.
Top 3? Okay, at first, watermelon peperonia.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my god, it's a freaking illusion. It's a freaking watermelon.
It's like a 3D
We thought it was
illusion.
so cool. I mean, it's still cool, you know, but like when it was hyped up, it was like, oh my god, we have to have it. That's why we bought it from Bloomscape, because they're the only ones that had it.
Yeah, at that time, like we went to
We were desperate.
many nurseries, like damn near every nursery in California, well, LA, and it wasn't the season, or they haven't got it yet, or they gotta wait a few months. So we were so desperate that we ordered on Bloomscape. And if you guys have been watching our videos, you know how that went.
I like all variegated plants too. I think they're pretty cool, but I mean, I don't know.
Still to this day, one of the craziest plants I've seen is the Philodendron Jungle Boogie. Like, it's so freaking big. It looks like saws. Like, it's philodendrons period have like the coolest foliage. So I would go, watermelon peperonia, anything variegated, and any philodendrons pretty much. Monk and Milo said, who is the crazier plant person?
It's not me. Crickets. All signs point to Plant Man P.
Yeah, it's definitely me.
It's not me.
Someone
I mean,
else.
I'm very passionate about it, but I'm not like, oh my god.
Yeah, like I get crazy, like especially with like cactus, like, or like philodendron. Like, you guys know, at this point in time, I've said cactus and philodendron a million times.
Cactus and philodendron, the only answers to all these questions.
Yeah, just that's it. Q&A over. Cactus and philodendron. That's the answer to everything. But no, I guess I'm definitely the crazier plant person, because I really do get super hyped over plants. I like geek out over it, and yeah, that's the answer. More spam, more spam, more spam, more spam, more spam.
Any juicy spam?
Nope.
With seaweed?
Nope.
Subies?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. All the other questions are spam. Hold on, wait, let me make sure. Oh, someone said hi. So, hello.
Hi, you can't be saying...
It's spam though. Like, why would I not? I'm not gonna say their name. This is what they want. They want this free promotion. We're not gonna give it to them. Here's Maddie said, oh, that's spam. We just got suckered into it.
Speaking of spam, is anybody who's watching this like spam? Do you think it's weird? What are your thoughts? Because honestly,
spam's pretty fire.
I love it, but if you don't, sorry.
Yeah, when I like, before I was with her, like I was just like, spam? Like, what the hell? Like, why would you eat spam? But then I kind of didn't know what we were eating was spam, and especially like when it's like crispy and like burnt, I guess, it's so fire. And the craziest thing is, in Hawaii, the McDonald's has rice and spam.
Yeah, like they throw spam with anything, and it's so good.
Yeah, you could do like spam fried rice. Why are we talking about food? But you can do spam fried rice. You can just not eat spam by itself, but like you can eat spam with eggs.
Spam
musubi. Instead of like bacon, or if you don't have any bacon, or if you run out of bacon, you can use spam.
You know, if you're vegan, don't listen to this.
Yeah, and if you're vegan, please don't unsubscribe. And also, comment down below if you're vegan, because I don't want to like always be talking about meat if you guys are vegan. If most of you guys are vegan, so also comment down below if you're vegan. But that is it for the Q&A. So I guess that is it for the video. So thank you to those who participated in asking us any type of questions. We do appreciate it. If you aren't following us on Instagram, please do. It's PlantManP and The Real Plant Lady P. And we have been posting more. I hope you guys have been enjoying that. Thank you guys for watching. We're trying to get more into the groove, but we still have regular jobs. We're not like,
it's so hard.
Yeah, it's so hard to, like, as soon as we get home, we just want to go to sleep. But we are trying to knock out this content for you guys. So we're doing more content, like, basically whenever we can. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Thank you guys for subscribing. Like I always say at the end of every video, until we reach this, we are at the road, or we are on the road to 1K. We're almost at like we're very close to 1K. Like we're like 200 away or something like that.
We're like past 150 or 750. Whoa,
yeah.
We're way past 150.
Yeah, but like we're super close. So that will mean a lot to us once we do get to that 1K. So thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for copping the merch. Thank you guys for even sharing. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for all the support, period. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you like the video. If you asked a question, if we answered your question, if you guys like the video, please be sure to like it and comment down below any other questions, and we'll probably answer a YouTube Q&A versus an Instagram Q&A.
Oh, also, remember, when we reach 1,000 subs, we're supposed to do an apartment tour. So,
Yep.
as Zoe from Heather and Terrell says, tell your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousins, your grandma, everybody to subscribe.
Tell everybody. So, anybody that likes plants or doesn't even like plants but just likes YouTube or just likes dope content. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we catch you guys next time. Peace.
Okay.
You're the videographer. You need to
It's going.
make the executive decision. All right. What up, y'all? It's your boy PlantMan P. What up, y'all? It's your boy PlantMan P.
And Plant Lady P.
We are going to show you guys how we water our plants.